Good morning, YouTube. I'm in East Dayton. We're going to film the Linden Heights area right on scene. We're in the Linden Heights neighborhood, which kind of runs between here, Linden, and Smithville, and off of Xenia to Wyoming. Straight. This part of Xenia Avenue is probably one of the only decent parts of Xenia Avenue. There is turn left up low in here. By East Dayton standards, this is nicer than most other areas, but unfortunately it borders the Twin Towers neighborhood on the other side of Steve Whalen Boulevard, so it kind of borders a very high crime area. But the houses here are actually pretty well maintained through here for East Dayton standards right here. See the old historic street, this part of Bowen. There's cobbles right here. They left that in place. Not focusing too much on the other side because of the sunlight's pretty bright over here. But this for East Dayton standards is pretty nice. This is more southeast than in this general area right here. Some of the houses here on the other side right here. There's a nice little Merry Christmas. That's a nice brick house right there. The corner of Bowen and Tacoma. Yeah, I have not seen one boarded up on this street, so this street is actually in pretty good shape. But don't let that deceive you, YouTube, because there's a UDF very close to your street. There's a UDF over here that tends to get robbed a lot in this neighborhood, but I think that crime more comes from the other side of Steve Whalen in the Twin Towers area. As I said, this neighborhood borders, there's St. Anthony Church right there, Catholic Church, one of the nicer buildings over here. But this area on the other side of Steve Whalen, the Twin Towers area, which is between Wyoming and Xenia Avenue, it borders a pretty bad area. A passionate Bengals fan right there. Actually, go turning on to Deanwood right here. And we're gonna turn right onto St. Nicholas. Yeah, they're on the other side. That's Steve Whalen Boulevard right there. Looks like they just recently redone the street not too long ago. The street is clearly paved. They must have just redone this street the last couple months. Yeah, because you can see, YouTube, it's pretty fresh. Blacktop or asphalt, that's a rarity, but this street right here looks to be in pretty nice shape right here. St. Nicholas and St. Charles, yeah, on the other side of that mound or levee, that's where Steve Whalen is. Now this house, this is the only one that's boarded up that I've noticed. 739, 735, so 731 is boarded up. This one is for sale, 727. That one looks like in pretty good shape. 723, that's looks like in good shape right here. So 3 empty right there, but only 1 boarded up right there.
The yellow one.
Yeah, the yellow one looks like there could be a nuisance letter from the city on that one possibly. Yeah, but for the most part, this is in pretty good shape. But as I said, this area, it sits pretty close. Boarded up 655 St. Nicholas. More for rent right there, 2 bedrooms. That doesn't look like a bad little house right there. Beware of dog right there, but that's a common thing in over Dayton. Turn on the Lorraine here. Right. Yeah, here's one that's boarded up right here and vacant too on Lorraine, although it's only just boarded up from one side of it right here, but you can see the notice, the premises. That can't see an address on this. I see 917 next door, so I'm thinking 915 or 913 Lorraine. Just go straight here. Yeah, beware of dog right here. No trespassing. Closed circuit on TV. Yep. Yeah, these people obviously, although this part of East Dayton's a little bit better, this is for sale right there. 534 Creighton. We'll do Creighton in a minute. These are one way. All right, YouTube, we're turning on to Carlisle Avenue here in the Linden Heights neighborhood. Yeah, by East Dayton standards, this is nicer than what you would see in other parts of East Dayton right here. Get down house here. Yeah, you can see why this is one way, because it's definitely kind of narrow, because obviously people use street parking here. Carlisle and Tacoma. Yeah, these are some pretty nice houses here. You only seen a few on that one street that were abandoned, and one back there on that one street. It's in pretty good shape. Florida alumni or Gator fan right there. That one, I can't tell if somebody lives in that one. It was kind of hard to tell at first, but right on to Deanwood, I guess. Or left on to Deanwood. Yeah, turning on to Deanwood here briefly right here, and turn on the HODAP. Yeah, that up there is Wyoming. That's where that ends at up there, of course. This one is for sale, 828. 828 HODAP. That's a pretty nice house right there too. The average house in this neighborhood, you could probably get 30 to 50,000 here. More.
50 to 100.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Oh yeah. For this area, as you go further where we're at this way, the neighborhood gets a lot better. Those first few streets I filmed at the beginning of the video are closer to Steve Wayland and are closer to the Twin Towers area, so that area gets a lot more dangerous down there. This part of the neighborhood, I would say, is a little bit safer because you have a little bit more of a safety buffer right here. But yeah, you could probably, I'd say yeah, anywhere 40 to 100,000. 100,000 might be a little high, but I'd say anywhere from 40 to 70,000. But yeah, pretty nice houses. Yeah. Turn right here. A little rain. Yeah, we'll go on to Linden briefly and then we'll pick it back up through there. This other side of the neighborhood too, that is Linden Heights as well on the other side. Wilfred, yeah, we can go up this right here. Turning up Wilfred Avenue right here. Yeah, this is nice. That's a nice house. Now that house right there, you could probably get 70 to 100,000 there. Somebody's restoring that one. That one is for rent and vacant. 617 Lower Wilfred. That's a nice house right there too. Updated, looks like this is for sale. 641 Wilfred. Joy, peace, love, and hope. Obviously in the Christmas season, squirrel out in the yard. Wilfred and Tacoma. It's a pretty nice area right here. Can't really show this other side. The sunlight's a little bit too bright, but I would say probably the majority of these houses were probably built in the 1910s, 1920s, maybe some of them. Yeah, I'd say 1920s, 1910s. This neighborhood I do not believe would have been one of the ones affected by the 1913 flood, because this is on higher ground. It's kind of further away from the river, but for sale right there. Don't see an address on that, but 819. That would have been around 811, possibly. That one that was for sale there. I didn't see an address quite marked on it, but. They had left on Deanwood here. Back on to Deanwood here, and we're gonna go up Weilemeiler. I think that's how that street is pronounced, Weilemeiler. It's a German last name, Wellmer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is where the school is at, and where Wyoming. And where Wyoming is. We'll actually go through these apartments too on this. Actually, just go up Purcell. Go up Purcell right here. Yeah, this is where Wyoming ends at, which is one of the main roads in southeast Dayton. Yeah, we're turning on the Purcell from Wyoming. Right here is a school, Cleveland Elementary. These are some nicer homes through here.
My dad went there.
Cleveland Elementary. Well, that wasn't the original one, but was that the original school site? Yeah, my roommate, his dad went there, but that's Cleveland Elementary, but that was not the original school, obviously. Updated. Yeah, built a new school there. That was actually one of the few schools they actually rebuilt in Dayton, and you can see why, because it's in a better neighborhood. And there's a lot of the schools they never rebuilt. They never rebuilt in the area.
Cleveland Road.
Yeah, we'll come back through that way in a minute. Because once you go right, once you go over to Arbor, that's the Walnut Hills, but that'll be for the next one. We'll go up to Wayne and kind of zigzag and then probably end it at the park probably. That's a nice white house right there. Purcell. Yeah. Purcell right there. Yeah. Purcell and Taggart. Muncie Street right there. Yeah, we'll cover this area right here on the next one because that's the Walnut Hills. This street is the border street. There's Xenia Avenue. Purcell and Clarence. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pan to the left on this side of the street because the sunlight's directly in the way of it. Bengals fan right there. Yeah, I believe this is back onto Wayne. Yeah. We're on Wayne, the left here. Yeah, the other side of this is Belmont. This is still Linden Heights on this side of it here. Wayne and Revere. We'll turn on this next street. We're turning on to Brookline Avenue off of Wayne Avenue, still in the Linden Heights neighborhood. This one's for sale right there. Looks like, yeah, 1911 Brookline Avenue. Yeah, now these you could probably get closer to 100,000 in this neighborhood because you're closer to Smithville. That's a small little house right there, 1841.
I knew someone that used to live in there.
Oh, you do? Yeah, there's another small one, 1837. That's a good ways back from the street. 1832. The Reeds, 1832. You actually know what? There used to be a couple by that had the last name Reed that I know that lived in this area who used to work at the mission years ago, but that was long before you ever went there. 1808, that's for rent. Right there, Brookline. Elliott right here. Couple apartment buildings right here. Yeah, by Dayton standards and by East Dayton standards especially, this is one of the safest neighborhoods that's in Dayton. At least parts of it are. This part over here, I would consider it pretty safe.
2 bedrooms?
Yeah, 2 bedrooms for rent, $17.48, because, I mean, 60, over half of this or more are homeowners here. So this is one of the safest neighborhoods in the city. And that's not something you can say. And this part of the neighborhood does not border any high crimes area. Brooks and Brookline right here. Yeah, here's Cleveland Park right here on Cleveland Avenue. It's a City of Dayton owned park right here. Turn right here. Yeah, this is the neighborhood park, or one of the neighborhood parks right here. Yeah, Yeah, King. Yeah, turning onto King Street from Cleveland Avenue right here. And these last few streets here, I have not seen one boarded up house on these last few streets. So this is a very stable, very safe neighborhood by Dayton standards. This is definitely southeast part of the city right here. I'd say probably the lowest you could get in this house, maybe 40 or 50,000, but I don't think you're going to get any more than 100,000 for a house here. So I would say on average 40 to 100,000 is what probably the average house would cost in this neighborhood. For sale right there, 1821. I forgot what the street was. But that's for sale. I named the street a couple minutes ago, but I forgot what it was. But somebody give us an idea of what houses sell for here. That one looked like it needed a little bit of work, so you could probably get an offer for possibly 40 or 50 on that right there. Yeah, back to Wayne Avenue right here, and let's see left and see what else we still got. Yeah, that was 1821 or 1921 King Avenue right here. We're gonna do a couple more streets and then we're gonna end this one. Let's see what this next street is. Parison Boulevard, that's for rent right there. 34022 Wayne Avenue and 3420 Wayne Avenue. Yeah, this is a boulevard street right here on Parison Boulevard. This is gonna be one of my longer neighborhood videos I've taken in a while, but I figure I'll just, you know, put this on one post. And yeah, some nice houses here. Yeah, if I was gonna buy a house in the city of Dayton, neighborhood-wise, this and the Belmont area would be two of the first choices I would pick from, as well as, you know, down by the, you know, University of Dayton, as far as, you know, because it's more safe there. That's for sale right there. 1741. So 1737 Parison Boulevard, that's for sale. And that looks like possibly a, I'm gonna say 2-bedroom, possibly, maybe with a basement. Yeah, looks like an abandoned church, possibly, or something, I can't tell, but
Aerial antennas.
Aerial antennas. Okay, yeah. And my grandma has one of those on her house. We'll find a street to turn right and go over to John Glenn. Yeah, this part of the Linden Heights neighborhood is definitely one of the nicer. This is probably the nicest part of the neighborhood right here. St. Charles Avenue. Yeah, we're gonna turn right onto St. Charles and then go up John Glenn. There's a drive-through right there. That's for sale right there, commercial property. Good luck. Looks like a former doctor's office. Cranial osteopathy or osteopathy, however the hell that's pronounced. Yeah, that's for apartments for rent. It's a pretty nice late fall day or almost early winter day. It's probably around 35 or 40 degrees right now. The sun is shining pretty bright. Some of the streets, it's kind of hard to film on that side with the sun, so I'm mainly focusing the camera right over here. Green Bay Packer fan zone right there. Yeah, for sale right there. 1540 John Glenn. Oh, this looks like a Spanish chapel. I don't know how that's pronounced, but Spanish church, or I don't know Spanish well enough to pronounce that, but yeah, that's what that was on the other side of the street. That's 3-bedroom for sale, move-in ready. If that's move-in ready, that could probably, that one I'm going to say 70 or 80 on that one. A lot of these houses, especially the ones like these, were built after, you know, World War II. A lot of these, some of these might have been 1930s, but a lot of these right here, like these smaller ones, were built in after the war. After the war ended. Now there's one of the older houses in the neighborhood right there at Cleveland and John Glenn.
Straight or what?
Straight, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna end the video at point because I'm almost out of room on this particular video. Not on the memory card. This will go up to 33 minutes and 25 seconds on this, but I'm gonna end this one at Wayne, and we'll take a look at Walnut Hills. Yeah, this is on these last several streets. Yeah, I have not seen one single boarded up house. So there's another for sale up there. Yeah, these are some of the older homes probably right here. I'm going to say these were 1920s, some of these right here, these older ones. Yeah, these are a lot better houses than that newer junk that they put in, which is built cheaply, you know. All right, YouTube, we're back onto Wayne Avenue. We're gonna go down the street just a little bit, then we're gonna end this one. Turn right here. Yep, this is back on the Wayne Avenue. These streets that are north, I've already covered. That's on the Belmont side of it. But yeah, this is the Belmont side. This is Linden Heights on this.
A couple of houses, a couple of streets back that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got enough of this for now. But anyway, YouTube. Yeah, this other side, yeah, these streets that are north of Wayne are the Linden Heights. The other side right here is the Belmont area, but Brookline, yeah, these are the streets I just covered right here. But anyway, that's it for this one, as I'm going to start one on the Walnut Hills.